here at WAND Radio strive to bring you the very best entertainment the High Academy for the Celestial and the Occult has to offer.
The Academy would like to remind our listeners that unicorns and other virtuous beings should enjoy WAND Radio at their own risk.
The management is not responsible for the continued purity of your unicorn. Thank you.
Listening to WAND Radio, your musical muse for magical moments, live from the High Academy for the Celestial and the Occult. I'm your host, Calliope Merriweather, and joining me are my co-hosts,
Rupert von Koenig.
And Amit.
How are you guys?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well, that's real good.
It is almost summertime.
That's what I hear. Whoa, that was a big jump. Sorry about that. That's what I hear. It is almost summertime.
Yeah. What are you guys planning to do for the summer?
I'm probably gonna get a job at a local coffee shop. Stick around town. The usual plan.
Being a barista?
Yep, that's the plan.
I was looking for a joke there, and you beat me to it.
It was a good one.
That is fantastic.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
What about you guys?
I'm, taking summer school.
Oh, getting ahead in classes?
No, I just don't want to go home.
Ah.
Your pet tarantula's gonna miss you.
She died.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was a long time ago. It's fine.
Oh, alright.
Oh.
Ancient history.
Alright.
I'll never forget her.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, there. Try not to cry in the switchboard. It's very expensive.
She was so beautiful.
Yes. School announcements, Rupert.
Yep. Okay. School announcements. Yep. Okay. Yeah, summer internships are available across the realm. We are looking for openings in Greyhawk, Tolis, Faerun, and Eberron for all skill levels and backgrounds. Please consult your dorm manager for more information. Graduation is just around the corner for some of you lucky students. We want to wish you all the luck on the start of your next big adventure. That's it for this week on school announcements.
Why is it that the school announcements read like they were written for people in high school and not college?
What do you mean? I don't think high school students get summer internships.
All right, well, I did. But, yeah, just this idea, graduation's just around the corner, and we wish you all luck on your next big adventure. That sounds like something you'd write in a high school yearbook.
You know, it does sound very summer campy.
Well, I mean, most of this show is a little campy.
Oh.
That's fair. We are on a campus.
Did you ever go to summer camp, Emmett?
Yes, I did. I was a camp counselor.
Really?
Yes, I was, yeah.
What did you counsel? Were you of a specific group, or did you teach any activities?
I mean, we were there, and I think there were some kids there. I don't remember much.
They paid you to do this?
Oh, no, they didn't pay. It was volunteer.
That makes more sense. What about you, Calliope? Did you ever go to summer camp for bards?
I did go to band camp.
Excellent. I bet you have a lot of stories.
Nope.
I do.
Yeah, nope. That's too easy.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. What about you, Rupert?
Yeah, there was a summer camp when I was young. We got sent to every summer for 8 weeks. It was an interesting time. Yep. Lots of sharp uniforms and drills on military precision and tactics and how best to apply.
Did you say shark uniforms?
I said sharp uniforms.
Like are you related to Left Shark?
I am not related to Left Shark.
Damn, I need that guy's autograph.
No, the uniforms, they were very crisp, very sharp. We were graded every day.
Oh, sharp uniforms. Ah, yes.
Yeah. We had to dress well. It was expected.
Yeah. Double A plus good, right?
Yeah.
Or double some other letter?
Sure. We wouldn't settle for less than S ranking.
You're right, yeah. For someone who doesn't want to get related to that, you seem to lean into it an awful lot.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Well, it sounds like it was a good leadership experience.
Yeah, it taught me a lot about how to, deal with incursions against our property, how to, aggressively take over goals, how to erect wards where need be. It was there were a lot of interesting things. Summer romance.
Oh, tell me all about that. That sounds interesting. Everybody likes a good summer fling story.
So there I was, sitting in the cafeteria. We called it the mess, though. And there she was.
There she was, just walking down the... Wait, eating what? Chicken
mess
wings?
hall? I don't know. No, that day was...
porridge, sausage, probably a lot of bratwurst.
That day was blood sausage and oats.
And you know that because every day was blood sausage, right?
You caught me.
What would she like?
Well,
6 foot, broad shoulders, big bushy beard.
how did you know she was a dwarf?
He's a big dwarf.
You're not wrong. Anyway, that was it was a learning experience.
It sounds delightful.
Gentleman doesn't kiss and tell,
Very true.
especially if you do not kiss. Oh well. Better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all, right?
Very true.
Try it sometime.
We have a question. Let's see here.
I have lots of questions, but please, let's move on past this unfunny shit.
Can throw a lot at the wall.
Rude.
So far, we've talked about lost love, dying pets, and Rupert crying. So I think we're kind of like pushing the limit here. So please, let's move on to something else.
Our first question is, how much wood could a dire woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And would the trees that provide the wood need to be of above average size? Signed, Would Be Woodologist. Really?
No, I think this is a very important question.
How so?
The problem is they don't continue the direwood. So is the direwood only chucking as much wood as a normal woodchuck could chuck if a normal woodchuck could chuck wood?
Come again?
And if that was the case, if we were taking that into consideration, then a dire woodchuck could only chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would chuck if that woodchuck could, in turn chuck wood. But I think that the size of the wood doesn't really matter.
I've heard that about you.
It's just the speed at which the woodchuck could chuck the wood, whether or not it was of dire size.
Are you very familiar with the size of dire wood, Emmett?
I am very familiar with the size of wood, yes.
But not an amateur one.
I am what you might call a woodologist. Nope, I'm a pro woodologist. They say 10,000 hours, and I have spent 10,000 hours with my wood.
Oh.
Excellent.
You asked the question. Speaking of questions, I have a very serious one.
What's that?
Let's say that a dire woodchuck was roaming through the woods one day, and it started to chew on a tree. And what if that tree was a tree ant?
Okay.
Which one would win?
The treant.
Why?
Because it could smash the dire woodchuck.
But it's a dire woodchuck. The woodchuck's as big as a frickin' horse.
And a treant is as big as a treant.
What if it was a tiny treant? What if they were both the same size?
If they were both the same size, then my money would go on the woodchuck, because it is specifically designed to take out the wood.
That does sound like a dire situation.
You know who else is specifically designed to take out the wood?
Candy?
No one, because that would be rude and insensitive. What the hell's wrong with Sorry, I've been going to these classes.
What kind of classes have you been going to? I didn't think you attended at the college.
Well, they're not. They're sort of mandatory things. Never mind. Let's just move on.
Ah, understood.
I'm glad that you are attempting to better yourself, in whatever form that might take.
There's a cloak for that.
No. Better. Yeah, better. Better yourself.
Oh, better yourself. Better yourself. I apologize.
Not butter yourself. I prefer buttering to be a couple's activity.
What is involved with this? Buttering. I've never heard of it.
So...
Like you give someone compliments, so you butter them up?
Yeah, kind of like that. You want to spread the butter like between the loaves, and never mind, that's not funny. I mean, it is funny, but that's just no. So you take like the butter cloak and you'd like lay it out in between you and another person, and then you'd activate it, and then you just wrestle around a little while you're naked.
I can't believe that joke is not funny.
What? Oh, fucking hell. I'm so done with this. Oh, man. We should do more questions. We got more questions?
I have one more question.
All right, let's go there.
I am a prospective student looking at applying to the academy. I am not sure that my friends really understand my drive. They mostly bemoan our future and seem dazed by the idea that there could be more to existence than this, and are content to wander aimlessly. Am I expecting too much out of these zombies? I'm not too attached. They're just some folks I dug up somewhere. Should I bury my past and move on? Signed, Looking for Life in All the White Places.
Calm down, Rupert.
I'm confused.
He sounds like a necromancer.
Oh.
Yep, that's where I was going. Never be hard to get a date, though.
Well, I mean, why is that?
I had no punchline for that joke. I just figure,
It would never be hard to get a date. I don't understand.
Always make another one?
Figure who turns up.
Okay. Yeah, you can... Well, there's that, and I've known a lot of necromancers in my life. Most of them just want to raise a family in peace.
Well, Rupert, you know more about the wizarding schools, here. Is there a necromancy specification?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, certainly. There are a lot of applications for necromancy. Healing magics use necromancy often. Bringing people back from the dead, both undead and otherwise. There are a lot of applications for it.
It's sort of a hipster kind of thing, though, right? I mean, it's pretty underground.
All of our spellbooks are on vinyl. You might not have heard of it.
So if there's so many practical applications, then why does necromancy get such a bad rap?
No, you're thinking of mummies.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
I suggest that you move forward with your dream, and if it's to come to the academy and apply, then, by all means, you should do so.
But it is really hard to come up with necromancy jokes. It's like a dead art.
I was thinking, there are some practical uses for necromancy. I was just thinking of one. What if you had some sort of container that had a necromancy spell cast upon it that you would stop aging when you were inside the container? So you could put anything like food or fruits that spoil easily inside this container with some sort of lid, and it would stop the decay process. It would be genius.
Yeah, it would.
Well, I like that. Yeah, you should get work on that. But it might be a little hard this late in the semester to get into a necromancy class. They're always packed. I hear people are dying to get in.
Well, I mean, there is always next year, but what would you power it with? What spell would you use?
Spare the dying.
Chill touch?
No, then, well, I suppose. But chill touch actually damages, so I don't know.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Gentle repose. is a good one. Because technically, once you pluck fruit off of the plant, it starts to die. So you were stopping it from decaying, and it would prevent the fruit from coming back from the dead. You don't want a bunch of tomatoes rising up from the grave and attacking us.
Yeah, attacking the killer tomatoes would be a terrible thing.
All right, these necromancy jokes have been done to death. Can we just be done?
Sure, let's move on. We know that you have many choices when it comes to lodging and adventuring, but no other inn or tavern is quite so inviting and easy on your coin purse than we are at Tavern 6. Whether a party of 13 or just a small fellowship, my name is Bomb Toadette, and we'll cast light for you.
Well, while you're out there on your summer break and you're having fun, be sure to stock up on some good healthy snacks for your outdoor adventures.
What kind of snacks?
Oh, well, I like the Big Island pineapple and the sriracha roasted cashews from Nature Box.
Oh, those do sound delicious. What other things do they have?
Oh, they've got things like garlic plantains, hickory smoked turkey jerky.
Jerky jerky?
Turkey jerky.
Oh, turkey jerky, okay.
Not horse turkey jerky.
No. Horse turkey jerky, no, we got the market cornered on that.
Salt and vinegar veggie chips are also delicious.
Delightful. I like sour foods.
Me too. I like a little bit of the sour and salty together.
You would like my mother.
I like the Choco Num Nums.
Who named these things?
A genius.
Sounds like Calvin would eat it for breakfast on Saturday mornings.
Vibrating with all the sugar. They also have crispy snickerdoodles, which I really like when I want something sweet.
Snickerdoodles.
You like a what now?
Snickerdoodle.
Oh, all right. Snickerdoodles. Yeah, those are tasty.
Cinnamon sugar, crinkly on top. Delicious.
Mm-hmm. They are a favorite. They're my little brother's favorite when I make them.
I left out the cream of tartar one time and it did not turn out.
Oh, no, that's not a good plan. But, yeah, I found most of these, when I go hiking or I take a trip out to the beach, I found that they make great portable snacks.
And how do I get my hands on those?
At NatureBox. You can go to nerdsmith.org/snacks and you can use code 30 spelled out THIRTY 3 the number for 30% off your first 3 orders.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Oh, is it a subscription-based service or can I order ad hoc?
You subscribe and you also, when you subscribe, you get an additional discount of 5% off your first order.
So I get 30% off my first 3 orders and then an additional 5%?
Yes, when you subscribe. And right now, you can sign up for a free 14-day trial.
That's phenomenal.
So if you use the link nerdsmith.org/snacks, you will have your summer snacking all taken care of. Well, let's head back to the fun, shall we?
Sounds good.
Oh. Your favorite time.
Yep.
The magic item is for you this time, Emmett.
Nope.
This one's special.
I don't think I wanna, I'm not sure I wanna do this.
Oh, you don't want to disappoint Flossie, do you?
Whoa, what? What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Willis.
I I have a magic item for you from Flossie.
What are you talking about?
Willis.
Is it a temporary tattoo?
It is not a temporary tattoo.
What do you mean? How did Flossie send us something here?
She used one of the gate tattoos to get it to you.
Alright.
Oh, someone's got an admirer.
It seemed fairly mutual in my opinion.
Alright.
I think it's some sort of, hat band. Here you go.
Hold on.
A hat band, like it goes on the outside of a hat?
Yeah, like a cowboy hat.
Ah.
Yeah, headband, huh? Alright, let me see that. Don't usually take this off here.
Wow, your hair is really long under that.
Hey, shh. Nothing wrong with my hair.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I just was surprised at how long it is, that's all.
I would think it'd be difficult to contain under that hat.
Alright, well, I don't,
Yeah, it's got a tag on it. It says, "Hi, Emmett. I had this hat band of interplanar telepathy made for you. Now we can say up to 25 words to each other whenever we want." Is it working, or is it...
That's really exciting. Do these us count? I'm not sure how much I get to say. Oh, shit. I think that's it.
Oh, it's a messaging band.
Yeah. All right. She was just talking to me. You all didn't hear it?
No.
Oh, shit.
Interesting.
I have no idea. It's probably, it's one and done, right?
You should ask her the next time she talks to you.
Oh. It's a forever talking thing. All right. But 25 words so we get cut off, we can't just start again? I don't understand how that's going to work. They'll probably cut off somewhere there.
You probably have to trade back and forth.
All right. That's kind of weird. I like it. Awesome. So we can talk to Flossie. I wonder if we can figure out how to get her to talk to the radio so she can be on the show every week.
Put your hatband around the microphone.
All right. Nope. That there's a hard pass. That's a hard pass. I'll just keep it on my hat.
That sounds like a good plan.
It was just a recipe for macaroni and cheese.
Really?
Yeah, it was a cooking program.
Who the hell sent us a recipe for macaroni and cheese from the great beyond?
So, does this mean you have an interstellar girlfriend now? I've heard of long-distance relationships, but this is a...
Hey now, let's not put labels on nothing, okay? Let's be careful. Because this goes live out to the whole campus, so please don't be saying nothing like that.
And beyond.
Evidently.
Well, hopefully she doesn't hear our back catalog.
Oh, shit. There might be aliens or some nonsense listening to us right now. Some sort of freaky little planet where there's like only elves or only humans or something.
That's silly. No.
That's terrifying.
Where they have mastered the horseless carriage and don't have magic.
And fire projectiles at small tubes. Yeah, okay. Let's just go with the ridiculous then.
Yeah. They have large vessels that go underneath the oceans and into the outer space and stars themselves. Where they probably walked on the moon. Have you ever walked on the moon, Rupert?
I imagined that I could. If I, alter Luke's resilient sphere and then open a gate and then roll the resilient sphere through the gate to the moon, and then I could roll it back, then it wouldn't really be walking, it'd be rolling like a hamster.
What about, maybe there's a crazy world like where there's no shrimp. Or everything's shrimp.
I don't want to live in either of those planets.
All food is shrimp. Or where all food is Taco Bell. They won the franchise wars.
I don't think I would enjoy that.
It's not terrible. There's a lot of variety at Taco Bell.
And the only music that ever exists is jingles from old commercials.
Fuck this noise.
Alright, this radio station is, signing off with that. No, thank you.
Alright, I gotta go and talk to my hat for a while.
Bye, Manon.
Bye, Rupert.
dust off your dice and hold on to your butts. Do you love magic, mystery, intrigue, and romance? Of course you do. Meet
Rowan, the enigmatic bard.
Atlas, the blacksmith, what a heart of gold.
Kristoff, the sorcerer who enchants with both fact and fiction.
Join our heroes as they unmake the best laid plans of their indomitable DM in
The Lawful Stupid.